We're in the home stretch, folks, but isn't that cool? I mean, I've seen that like 5 times as we've been rehearsing, and I still get really excited about it. And we're having a great time doing all these demos, and super, super proud of the stuff the team has put together to get ready for the summit. So I mentioned earlier the dream of getting the ecosystem to $1 billion, and I said the number one thing we needed was a real kick-ass product. And we've got the product, guys. We've got the product. And so what else do we need? Because a product by itself isn't going to be the thing that gets us there. We need a lot of other things around it. So first up, marketing campaigns. We've been digging in on this. Richard Duffy's been leading the charge. We've brought a few new resources in on this. And you're going to see unveiled at the summit a new marketing toolkit that has campaigns in it that you can build to individualize with what you're trying to do with your own company's business plan. And so, we're going to encourage you to get into quarterly campaigns. We're going to produce quarterly offers. You're going to hear more about those at this summit. And generally try and get us together out there driving demand. Yeah, it's good. As a marketing guy, I like that. The second is, once we get the leads, what do we got to do? So it's all about the demo and doing good demos. And one of the things I really want to encourage you guys to think about is the HTML5 user interface. Throughout the day, we've intentionally tried to show you how you guys can take that and customize it so that it really not only meets the needs of your customers, but it actually fits their own brand. Right? You saw what we did with Amazon and with Target and with Starbucks. And those guys aren't running Acumatica yet. There's some time down the road. But it really gives you a sense of the sort of thing you can start to do with the new interface. And I want to challenge you all to be thinking about that piece of it. And that means you can build demos that quite easily, an hour's investment, you can build a demo that really looks like the customer's business. And that makes a huge difference when you go in to do a demo, because it shows you sort of tuned in with what they're thinking about. Very easy to take elements off of their own website and move them onto the Acumatica demo. So to help you, though, you heard earlier Ali talked about the new demo database that we've put together. So we're excited to be able to deliver that. And we've got, of course, Demo University, where there are lots and lots of demo videos being produced that you can very easily grab a download if you want to just figure out how to easily demo a feature. That's the fastest way how to do that. And then the other thing we've done is we've actually put together demo instances. So we've got a bunch of Acumatica instances now available for all of you to run in the cloud. So if for whatever reason you don't have your own servers, you're welcome to use one of our instances to spin up a demo on and take it in to go show a customer. Okay, the next area I want to talk about is support. Back in those first 3 weeks at Acumatica, and I went out and did the visits, and what I heard, to be very blunt, was support used to suck, now it's kind of okay, all right? And everybody said, Todd is amazing. And Todd's here somewhere. Where's Todd? Todd's over there. Stand up, Todd. We'll give Todd. Todd has really done a lot of work at bringing us together as a much more mature support organization to be able to help serve you guys better. But it's also really clear that we need to have level 2 support in North America so that we're able to respond quickly. If you guys are on site and you've got a problem going on, you guys want to be able to get resolution, Sev1, priority, server down, that kind of stuff. So we're excited to say we're opening, right now, we're opening the support center in Columbus, Ohio. And Todd's going to be there. And so if you're ever in Columbus, you can go visit him there. And these guys are going to be geared up to support you on level 2 Sev bugs and issues that you need to work through with us, okay? So I think that's a pretty cool thing. Thank you, as I beg for applause. This next one I mentioned earlier, okay? Hosting improvements. I also heard in that first tour was that some of the hosting partners we were using just weren't delivering, and that they didn't understand the needs. Ava told me about a hospital that was running on one of our cloud servers, and that the vendor was taking the service down at midnight, right when the hospital's trying to do their batch upload. And things like that, just it doesn't work for real business, okay? So what this shows is a couple of the Acumatica instances before and after we moved them onto Amazon. And so it might be a little hard for you to read in the back there, but the first one is that blue, dark blue line that goes up, okay? That is available bandwidth for download. That's a good thing. The light blue shaded area on the bottom that goes down, that is page load times, okay? That is a good thing. It goes down dramatically. And then the red line that looks like a heartbeat, that is downtime. And again, you're seeing that going down substantially when we've moved these guys onto the Acumatica cloud powered by Amazon. And so we really feel very good about that. You heard from MYOB, they're using Amazon as well. And there's certainly, one of the benefits is we can deploy into any private cloud scenario. If there's a reason somebody has just bought into another environment, we're happy to help provide that capability. But the bet on Amazon is paying off. Industry-leading partner program. We really believe we've got one of the best partner programs, if not the best, out there today. But we also believe we can make it even better. And so tomorrow in the keynote on partner enablement, you're going to hear from Richard and you're going to hear from Charlie talk about some of the things we're doing with tweaking the program. I characterize it as small tweaks, all of which I think are improving it and are going to be things that you're excited about. They're going to be very positive things. This one either gets people really excited or really not excited. But one of the things that we found is that as we work with you, I'm really pushing our PAMs to try and get a business plan written down of what are we trying to do with that particular partner. And it's not our business plan, it's your business plan. We want you to tell us, this is what our goals are. This is how many customers we want to have. This is what we're trying to make happen. Because when we've got that written down, then we know that we're in sync with you on what you're trying to do. And we're using a standard methodology around this. And this is, again, I think, a sign of just Acumatica maturing. So that this way, it's a consistent experience with whoever you're working with. If you're talking with the PAM, or you talk with Richard, or you talk with me, or you talk with Sean, or whoever you're talking to out there, it's going to be a consistent experience. And that's, I think, a pretty important thing. So lastly, we are in this together. I think that's obvious, but we really are in this together with you. And so one of the questions that I get asked fairly often is, what does the perfect Acumatica partner look like? And so we put together a slide on that. And if I click, there it is. So number one, executing together with us. That doesn't mean we need to be involved in every step of the way, but when we're needed, when you need us, we will be there. When we need you, we'd like to expect that you can be there for us, and so that we're really in lockstep on what we're trying to do. And that goes all the way from the business plan down to a specific deal. Number two, partners that differentiate. Those are going to be the best partners. They figure out how to add some IP on top of it that gives them specific differentiation. I'm seeing a lot of partners starting to develop add-ons on top of Acumatica and getting them out to the rest of the partner community, and that's a very positive thing. We've got a number of partners that are starting to bring out migration tools. We've got migration tools for GP, for SL, for Sage 500, and a few other ones that are now out there available. And the partners are often adding services alongside that. So it could be a data migration service. So if that's not something that you guys want to get into, we can help you connect with the right person in the ecosystem to make that happen. Number three, leverages the partner program. I don't think there's a partner in the room that is fully leveraging everything that we've got in the partner program. So challenge whoever your interface to Acumatica is to make sure that they really know all of the benefits, really thinking hard about making sure you guys are getting everything you can from us. Number four, takes share. This is something that we're all going to be about. It's about taking market share. As we grow, some of it is going to be migrating from people from old platforms, and some of it's going to come from net new opportunities. New businesses are being formed all the time. But together, that equals to taking market share. 5, pursues excellence. I think that goes hand in hand with the partner program, but really getting good at demos, getting good at implementations. And we're putting things aside you to try and help there. Number 6, the best partners are going to be the ones that lead with Acumatica. Don't wait until you've lost a customer because you weren't the one talking to them about the cloud. Okay, I've heard too many stories about this. Don't wait till it happens to you. You want to be the ones driving the cloud conversation with your customers, and Acumatica is the tool that's out there to help you do that. And then lastly, challenge us. I think hopefully we're showing you that we're trying hard to listen to your feedback. One of the things I really like about being in a smaller company is we can make changes on some of these things really fast. So like we made the Amazon decision in under a week. We can do some of these things really fast, and that's exciting to me. So challenge us. If we're doing something silly, we'll react, and we'll go ahead and turn it around and fix it. And that's my commitment to you. Now, the last thing is, what makes Acumatica the perfect company for you to partner with? And I'd say, number 1, it's the product. We've seen a lot of the products. We showed you the solution demos. We showed you 5.0. Really believe we've got an amazing product here. Number 2, it's the ecosystem. And that's all of us, including the Acumatica team. And the Acumatica team, again, I am super, super proud of what they've done. They go the last mile to try and help you. I mean, in the 6 months I've been here, if I look at some of the folks who've worked through weekends to try and help you on implementations, or have gotten up early to help you out on demos and that sort of thing, it's really a very, very good team of people. And I feel very proud to be able to work with them. But the ecosystem, it is all of us. And then number 3, it's the programs, and getting the right programs to go to market together to go out and chase our joint customers. Okay? So I mentioned earlier, there's 1 million customers sitting out there in the mid-market. Let's go out and unlock their business potential together. Thank you very much.